Welcome to the Loyal BB and Fan Show where there's no fake hype, just real BB and talk. Sorry, I had to get my camera all situated there. Oh my gosh, guys, we freaking did it! Can you believe this? Like, we start to finish dominated this game. We played like we should play. We were in there. We were playing defense. We were taking the ball away. Colin Chandler, holy buckets with the 3 pointers. Guys, oh, I need to calm down for just a minute. I really do. I need to calm down for just a minute. Dougie, yes, great game. Derek, yes, much needed win. Durman, yes. Oh, yeah. Guys, I told you I was going to be day drinking. I've drank a bottle of wine. Um, Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so excited. We got this win and we got the lead and we kept it. We played 40 minutes of ball, y'all. 40 minutes. Yes. Way to go, Cats. Captain Clutch. Yes. Great win. Yes, Tammy. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, 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 my family. Yes. Oh my gosh, we needed that. Whoo, we needed that. I'm sorry, the chats are going so fast. I can't keep up and put everybody's on here right now, but I'm working on it. So glad they won 8-year-old grandson's first game at Rupp and a Chris. Oh my gosh, that is Pam. That's awesome. That's great. Happy birthday to him. Yes, James. If they can play like this the rest of the season, we have a chance. Oh my gosh, you guys. Great defense today. Yes, if they don't play selfish, they can be. The ball handling today was out of this world. The ball handling was, it was the best today. Like there was no selfishness. Like we really handled the ball well. We passed it around, blew the doors off the doors. Yes. Oh, Don, how they do a number on my blood pressure too, man. I'm glad I got meds for that. Go Big Blue. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Revenge is sweet. We came out so good. Forgot to take my VP meds. I know the feeling. I took mine at halftime. We needed that win in the worst way. Yes, we did. You know what? Doug Shows actually did not blow a lot of whistles on us, y'all. I mean, like, could Pope's outburst have changed the way the refs call games? I have talked about this. I've asked. I've thought about it. I've mentioned it. Maybe with his outburst, maybe it's made them, at least the officials, think, wow, the NCAA is going to be watching us a lot more. I mean, it could be. Maybe they're calling, which proves that there were issues going on in previous games. Because if they can call a game that fairly, there were so many times they had 4 fouls and we had one. So I mean, it's like it's straight up. Um, how it is. It's straight up proves that they were making some stupid calls. What's up, real JD McCowan? What's up? I absolutely love Colin Taylor. Sandy, me too. They played as a team today. Yes, Storm, and they did. They actually played as a team. Cats by 10 today. Yes, this game was sweeter than a Boston cream pie. Oh my gosh. Cats are on fire. Yes, guys. Everybody that's in here, thank you for joining. Like, I can't name all of you because this is moving so fast. I'm trying to get your comments in. I'm trying to read each and every one. Uh, Pope did yeah, 25 grand was nothing to him, Carl Privet. Nothing to him. And I think it made a big difference. The refs, you could prove that they cheated before by the calls that were made today. I really feel like it's just You can tell that there was a difference. Today it was fair. We played ball. We were physical. We were getting the ball to, creating turnovers. We were making them run out the clock. The guys were staying on Tyler Tanner and not letting him shoot. We shut him down. Shut him down. Guys, Chandler did get a bad call on that 3-point. Yes, that was a really bad call. But considering the fact, Dougie, that we didn't have a whole lot of fouls called on us, I was really happy with that. I was really happy on how fair it was called tonight. Yes, I felt it in my bones too, but dang, we got that lead and we kept it. Yes, George. Jelly is starting to get comfortable. Jelly was amazing tonight. I wish he would have got more minutes, but um, Wildcats, yes, we overcame the officiating from past games. I agree with you. Oh my gosh. So guys, look, Big Mike had his wisdom teeth or his root canal done. Tuggy believes he can win out the rest of the season. We played team ball instead of me ball, yes, and that's how we win. So Mike had his root canal done. So hey, if we can get 40 likes tonight, show Mike that we can get 40 likes with all of us and all of us family here right now, and how excited we are about this win. Let's get 40 likes. It was a different game. We never looked back. We got the lead and we kept it. If we can play like this, we can win out. Yes, son of steel. Focus, focus, focus equals a victory. The rep that called the flagrant on everything should be invested. That's, Doug Shiles. We've all talked about him and we know how we feel about him. We now have an identity. Yes, we do. Khomeini is dead. Oh, my goodness. UK basketball showed up today. Yes, Larry, they did. That foul with Garrison shouldn't have been an F2 ejection. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Um, that's how the Wildcats do it. Yes, Sandy. Uh, guys, we freaking dominated Vandy. It should not have been an ejection. That was not something worth ejecting him over. No, it was not. That was just way out there, Pam. That was way too out there. Cats, cats, cats. Yes. Cats strangled the doors. Strangled the doors. Guys, I told you I was going to drink during the game. I did. I had a whole bottle of wine. But I am feeling great. This was an amazing game. Love today's game. Yes, Glenda. Yes. I love today's game. It just gives us hope for what's coming up with SEC. Um, SEC play tournaments coming up, our next two games. Yes, Chris, every time I see him, I think friends, Chandler Bing, and that's the only time I'd ever say that too. This should definitely, Travis, be a big confidence maker for our team. Yes, Wildcats, great start to finish. 40 minutes 40 minutes, and we stopped Tyler Tanner. He was the one that dominated on threes the last time we played them, and they beat us. And Chandler Bing, too. But by staying on them and blocking them out, how many times did we almost get them to have shot clock violations? If we play against Florida, we win. Wildcats, if we play against Texas A&M like this, we win. Guys, please, please, please hit the like button. Let's get 40 likes for Mike having his root canal, or actually, for me doing the show. But no, Bandy won't call Greg, no, or George, no. Bandy will not call us soft again, no, because we are not soft. We played a physical game. James, great to see you. I will see you either Wednesday night or the next pregame that we do. Have a great day, my brother. Have a great day. But yes, you guys, oh my gosh. I have been so excited since this started. Um, Vandy did not play like the Vandy that played against us previously in Vandy. So to them, home court really means a difference. And I'm gonna tell you what, the BBN stepped up today. I heard, bruh, uh, my mom said my 8-year-old grandson was standing in his seat screaming his head off. That is so awesome. Yes, happy birthday to him. And that is amazing. That is awesome. Yes, Don Ho, I hope Cam comes back. BG finally did something today. He just needed to be a lot stronger. Vandy, haha, lost. Yes. Texas A&M better look out. Wildcats, if we keep on this roll that we're on and play this kind of game, Texas A&M, we can beat them. We can beat them if we play like we did today. We have to stay on it. We have to play like this. The crowd could have been louder. Yes, I will agree with you. There were times I thought they should be like out of their minds, crazy, excited, and trying to be loud when like the last 4 minutes of the game when Vandy had every time they would get the ball and come down or they were shooting free throws. Yes, I think the crowd could have been louder. I think they could have put a little more support, but I'm glad that they did show up. I'm glad that they did, have their moments. It does definitely need to be better. UK basketball championship. Larry, I'm not sure about a championship, but I swear we are going to do something. We have turned the corner. We have an identity now. I really feel like we're going to do something. We hit free throws, didn't turn the ball over bad, played good. Yes, exactly. Travis, it was everything we talked about that needed to be done. Everything. Everything we talked about. Sam says Alabama versus Tennessee at 6. If Alabama wins, Kentucky gets into fourth place. Yes, yes, yes. So we need Alabama to win. It's the only time I'll root for Alabama. Yes, exactly, Dorman. If we play like we did today, we can beat anybody. We that definitely helped our seed. I agree. That definitely helped our seed in the SEC. It helped our seed for the SEC tournament for sure. Like and Chandler. Chandler was crazy today. Pope did a good job. I like that Jelly got more minutes. I would like to see him get more because let's talk about Jelly's game, y'all. Jelly's inside game. I mean, come on. How many times was he under that basket where he needed to be to get the rebounds and to get the points? I mean, how many times? He definitely deserves more minutes. I like seeing him being left in a little bit longer. I wish he could have played more minutes in the second half. But I love seeing him get more minutes. What's up, Tina? How's it going? We need the Gators to stomp Arkansas too. Yes, nobody. We certainly do. Hope and pray. Pope has a handle on this team now. Colin Chandler MVP. Yes, Sandy, for sure. Jelly was great today, y'all. I mean, he really was. I was really proud of his game. I mean, come on. BG about to have a breakout game. Nobody, I'm not sure if he has it in him this season. I mean, like he did better today, but I'm hoping if he's going to have it, he has it soon because a lot of people in the BBM, and this is just real talk, there's no fake hype here, just real BBN talk. And I believe that he really, really, really needs to step up because a lot of people are kind of losing it on him. Chandler was smoking hot today. Noah grabbed rebounds today, too. Yeah, he got a couple. Chandler took his personal life. Yeah, Chandler was crazy. Chandler was out of his mind shooting today, y'all. We actually had a good minutes from everyone. Bench did great. I'm looking at the big tournament going to Final Four or better. Dorman, that's really possible. I think if we play like this, Mo actually stepped up. You're correct, Tammy. And I feel like if we play like we did today, I believe that we could have a Elite Eight or Final Four in our vision. I really do believe it's attainable, but we have to play like we did today. Our ball movement today was much better. Ball movement, getting it to an open man. Everybody doesn't have to drive the paint. Everybody doesn't have to drive to the basket. There were a few missed layups, but everybody doesn't have to drive to the basket because when you're driving to the basket, you've got three guys on you. You shoot it out and kick it out to the outside guy, and you're going to make something. That's what happened with Chandler today. Ball passing and ball movement was key today. It was better than we've seen so far. Our free throws were good. Like everything was just working. Sandy, thank you. Everybody, come on, help the channel. Smash the like button. You know, subscribe if you haven't, please, because like I said, once you visit, come here, you're a guest. The second time you're here, you're family. And I really feel like I've had all of you in my room this whole time watching this game, cheering on the Cats. Like I really feel like you've all been here with me, and now we're talking about it. So definitely, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Become part of the family. They were having fun smiling. Yes, and when Oway made that one, he got the and one and he sat on the floor and he flexed and then he flexed again. That was freaking amazing. That showed just how bad Kentucky wanted that today. Yes, for sure. So I am super, super stoked, you guys. This was crazy good. This is one of the best, most fun times I've had watching a game. Yes, George, if we get Cam back, that's the extra front course piece we need. Plus, if he gets hot on them threes, he's a dagger too. Can you imagine Cam Williams and Colin Chandler on the floor together? Um, Actually, both of them shooting threes at the same time. That's crazy. Wildcat Cats, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I appreciate you so much. Uh, yeah, we did quiet the haters a little bit, Dawn. But I mean, guys, if we can play like this, the sky's the limit for us. We still have a ceiling. But Cam Williams back. Can you imagine Cam and Colin on the floor together? And if Jelly can start draining his threes, could you imagine having guys? It may mind blown, y'all. Mind blown. Dawn, I put my glasses back on, by the way. I took my contacts out after the game. So, you are exactly right, Sandy. We are all in the same room when the Cats are playing, and I feel like we're still in the same room. Like we start the pregame, and we're all hanging out in the den of the living room. We watch the game together, and then we're hanging out after the game talking about it. That's the way I feel with all of you. I feel like you're just nothing but family to me. I really do. I really feel like you're all family to me. Glenda, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon. We love you. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. One more win and we may get a double bye. Yes, it's going to take one more win. Either Texas A&M or Florida. It's going to take one more win. Travis, my adrenaline was through the roof too. This was great. Okay, so Real DJ McCollum's calling it. Will be in the Final Four. Cats have awakened better than never. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it, darling. And Louisville lost today. They have no good quad one wins. See, and that's what's crazy. Because somebody can be a quad one at the beginning of the season, but it's not in how you are at the beginning of the season. It's how you are at the end of the season that matters. You might start off a quad one and end up not a quad one. We started off, now we've gone to not a quad one, and now we're a quad one again. So it doesn't matter how you start; it matters how you finish. And if we can play like we've been playing, we are gonna finish strong. Yes, Wildcat Cats, we're gonna get two more. Today, Stuart, today, UK actually, we handled the ball better. Our ball movement was a lot better as far as getting it to open guys, um, being able to create turnovers and take the ball away. Our turnovers were crazy today. Our rebounding was better. Like, those are the things that we talked about in pregame that needed to be done in order to win this game. They worked the system, they worked the plays, they were not selfish. Ball handling was crazy amazing. Creating turnovers was amazing. I don't know how many times, Jelly or some of the players like hit the ball, knocked it out of somebody's hands and got it. Colin Chandler was diving on the floor to try to get those balls. Like, our defense was so much better. We played hard the entire game. We gave it 40 minutes of ball. We did not get behind and then try to catch up. Like, we literally gave it everything we had for 40 minutes. Every guy that came in did. There were some stupid plays, but we did it. And yes, George, I will agree with you. Jasper was a lot more under control today. Definitely a lot more under control. He wasn't like jumping around like crazy. Like, he was more focused, it seemed like. We went on that winning streak. We shared the ball and played as a team. Exactly, Stuart. We literally are playing as a team, and our ball movement was so much better, so much better. No turnovers. Vandy had 20 points. Exactly. So nobody, that's one of the big issues. We didn't have the turnovers like we did previously. And every time we turned it over, Vandy scored. And we shut down Tyler Tanner. He scored so many threes the last time, um, that was crazy stupid. And it was all they were mostly off of our turnovers. So by us not having turnovers, it didn't create that opportunity. Plus, we shut him down. Yes, for I agree with you. Jasper could be what Tyler Tanner is next year. Wildcat Cats. We sent them software spanning. But we played as a team. We played from start to finish. Garrison did take a hard hit on that Kentucky Till I Die. Yes, he did. He really took a hard hit. When he went down, I was really worried for him. I love Garrison. He's just, he's gonna have his game. But, that I did not like that. Yes, we guarded the three very well. When we play together and don't play hero ball, we can beat anybody. We can beat anybody as long as we got good ball movement and we take good shots. Like, don't drive in the middle when there's three guys sitting there waiting on you and they're going to take the ball away from you. Think. If you're driving in the middle and they're all on you, there's two guys out here that don't have anybody on them. If one of them is open, get it out there. And it happened today. It worked. And, I really, really, really think that, if we can play like that, we got this. Thank you for hosting. Thank you so much, Real DJ. Yeah, real. Okay, McCowan. I'm gonna call. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Vandy glad lost today. Yes, I'm glad. Yes, we can. Here's the funny thing about Pope's tenure so far. All the SEC opponents Pope has yet to beat Alabama, Auburn, and Georgia. Yeah, and and maybe it's their game style. Maybe it's the coaching style. Maybe it's the way they play that's different that makes it a difference. It could very well be. It could be that maybe the three of those teams have kind of the same style of playing, and maybe Pope just hasn't found a way to get around that, which is something he needs to work on. Um, I still think it's funny that there's a dude on that team named Chandler Bing. I keep thinking of Friends, and Tyler Tanner looks like a Fry guy from back in the days. Glad to wipe the yes, Sandy for sure. After being in Nashville and losing them, I'm glad to wipe the laughter and smiles off their face for sure. That was a hostile environment, but we did it. They need to watch that film over and over. Yes, this is how we do it, Dawn. Exactly. They need to watch that film, and I'm hoping that they've really studied the Vanderbilt film before we played them to know where they had to stop. Because I'm telling you, shutting down Tyler Tanner was huge. Chris Adams got to eat crow today. Fact, fact. But guys, I mean, I love your thoughts on this game. I love being here with you. Like I said, it feels like from start to finish, pregame till now, it feels like I've had all of you in my little 10 by 10 bedroom, sitting here watching with me. Okay, we could have been in the living room. But regardless, I feel like I've had every single one of you here with me. And remember, here at the Loyal BBN Fan Show, there's no fake hype. It's just real BBN talk. We're always curious to what you think. We want to know your opinions. It's like all of us sitting around hanging out, um, just having a good time together. Celebrating this win, and when we're discussing the downs and the outs and the goods and the bads, it's great to have other people there with you discussing it because you just feel like you're not alone. And just to let all of you know, you are never alone with us. You won't. I'll have some drinks, come up with some BS reason, Chris. Yeah, exactly. All the haters stay on that side. Yes, that side to the left. He's waiting on Cal and his team to play. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Nobody. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. So guys, what a great win that was. We needed that. Like I said, I had a little wine. Chris Adams is a traitor and all about making money on both fan bases. Kentucky not. I'm not gonna. It is. Yeah, that's kind of crappy. I can't say what I really want to say, so I'm trying to be. You know, never know who's listening, and I try not to cuss on here, but boy, you should hear me during a game when I'm not online. Um, like I said, no fake hype, just real BB and talk. I'm being real with y'all. That's just the way I am. Kentucky awesomeness. Yes, I'm hoping Texas A&M wins so that we don't get them off a loss. You know what? Nobody. That's right. I kind of hope they win too because you never want to play a team when it's big and we want it and we need it. You don't want to play somebody coming off a loss because then they've got this extra fire and this extra fight. So I'm kind of hoping that they win. Big Mike should finally be happy. I'm sure Big Mike is really happy right now. Wildcats, thank you. I can't help it. It's just the way I feel. Rewatch tonight. Been moving and watching on my phone. That's when I like to sit down and absorb. Yes, and I'll tell you what, Peanut, I will probably be watching it again later myself. I'm not gonna lie, I will probably be watching it again later. Um, that's no lie. It'll happen for sure. That's a game that you can just watch because the ball movement, the execution, the turnovers we created, the pressure on Tyler Tanner, everything is just so smooth today. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't, please. I would really appreciate it. Nobody, yes, that's awesome. And that makes it great. That's like the best to be synced up with Goose. It really, really, really is. I rewatched the game, then the game with Tom and Goose after. Yeah, and that's I watched the game, so I had it on ESPN, so I will watch the one on Oval with Tom and Goose. I love Goose. I love Tom. It's great. That's one of those. It's a pleasure watching it. Exactly. When it's a game like that, and everything flowed so smooth, and everything was executed well. We had some issues, but our fouls were down. Everything was down. Gotta go feed my horse. I'll catch you next week. If you're gone when I get back, go cast. Pray for our military. Yes, many, many, many prayers going out to our military from the Loyal BB and Fan Show. Many, many. Sandy, you take care of yourself, sweetheart. Mwah. Love you, and we'll see you on the next one probably. Florida comes in Saturday. Yes, we'll decide what. Yes, exactly. It'll decide what seed we get. Big Mike is not evacuating Peanut. Big Mike's in Saudi. He's good right now. He's having a root canal, as a matter of fact. So once he has his root canal, he's probably not going to be feeling so great. So that's why I'm here tonight. Just got off work with my ESPN. I showed Kentucky won. I watched it over. Yes, yes, yes. National champions. You need to watch that. No, I don't do the women's game. Kentucky Rick does the women's game. So go follow Kentucky Rick, and he's the one that handles women's games. Big Mike is a contractor. Yes, he is a contractor in Saudi Arabia at the moment. So anyway, guys, what a win. We've been on here for 30 minutes. I'm hungry. Like I drank a bottle of wine during the game, and that was probably the loosest I felt during any game. And the reason my blood pressure didn't go up is because I drank the wine. So um root canals are just trouble. I have them pull as long as it's a back tooth. Peanut, me too. It's like if it's a back tooth, take it. I don't need it. I could chew with these. I'm not dealing with that. No. So many, many prayers to Big Mike on his issues. Don't eat popcorn. Fact. If we can get out of being an 8 or 9 seed, we'll have a good draw second round. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Nobody, you're right. If we can get out of being an 8 or 9 seed, I wouldn't mind 6 and 7. I wouldn't mind it. Prairie Star Troops, exactly, Tina. 4 seed in the tournament. Ronald, I don't know that we can get a 4 seed, man. I don't know that we can get a 4 seed, but maybe 5 or 6. I think we're very capable of getting a 5 or 6 seed. I just don't think necessarily a 4 seed. That's just my opinion. Because right now it is looking at an 8 or 9. But in my opinion, I believe 5 or 6 is capable. I believe being a 5 or 6 seed is capable, depending on how we finish out the season and how we play, in the SEC tournament and how we come out in there. I really do believe that, that's gonna be a determination. So that's where we're gonna end up. I really do believe that we could actually be a 5 or 6 seed. Oh yeah, Travis. The complaining because everybody's complaining that he hasn't played. We never complain about that. We never say anything bad about players. There's a reason he hasn't played. If he's having swelling in his knee, don't play. I don't blame you. If you're having issues, don't do anything to help wreck your pro career. And everybody wanted him to play, and everybody's comparing him to Shaden Sharp and things like that. But we don't say anything bad about any players. There's reasons that are going on. There might be a chance that maybe maybe he may still play in one of the tournament situations, maybe just not the actual season games. So we really don't know what's going to happen. So I don't think people should be judging him unfairly. Um, I don't think that people should be saying things that haven't even happened yet. Like, Miss Cleo was the only fortune teller I knew from TV, and she's gone right now. So I really don't believe that I really don't believe that's an issue. I think people need to just get over it. Win out, win SEC, and Kentucky will be a 5 or 6 exactly, and I think we're very capable of doing that. National champions, curious, and that where everyone is and where. I'm in Southern Indiana. I'm originally from Kentucky, but I'm in Southern Indiana, so I'm a misplaced Kentuckian. I understand what he was paid, but nobody could see that this was going to happen. Nobody could foresee the future. And, you can't down a kid because of his physical issues, injuries and things like that. But I do know that Mark Pope is rethinking having get, um, getting any more players that are injured, signing anymore. Wildcat Cats, have a great day. Thank you for being here. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't, please. Lose your country. Nobody, look, I can't help where I live. I came over here because I was working on an ambulance service and saving lives, and I've just never left. It's a lot better than living in Loserville, which is where I used to live, and I grew up in a small town in Kentucky. But here I am, and I will never, ever, ever be anything but a Kentucky. If we went out, we get a double bye. Exactly. Yes. So, I mean, that could totally help us. Chad, I was just talking about that, and I hate that people are judging JQ, and I hate that people are making the comments that they're making because you can't fault the kid if he gets hurt. You can't fault the kid for not wanting to jeopardize his pro career. I really, they have to do what's best for him. People are comparing him to Shaden Sharp, which really upsets me and makes me sad because they really shouldn't. Um, I think people just need to leave him alone, honestly, because we're doing well. And I honestly think that if you throw a monkey wrench into a cog that's working, it's going to screw it up. Um, thank you. Yeah, Southern Indiana's great. Shouldn't have recruited him with the injury. I don't think it's going to be a Pope thing anymore, Mike. I think he's pretty much done. I think the unknown is a problem, and we got to stay out of the unknown. So that's what we need to do. Stop going with the unknown. I would love to see national champions. I'd love to see Kentucky make it to the Final Four as well. I really, really would. Guys, the goal for tonight is 40 likes. Please, please, please hit the like button. Let's get as many as we can. Big Mike's, having a root canal, so he's not in here chatting with us and stuff. And many prayers go out to Big Mike. Much love to BC and Jimmy and Big Mike and all of you out there. all of my family that's here with me right now. I really do feel like we watched the game together. Um, I don't think I don't think JQ is a first round lock now because for me, if a team's gonna pick you for in the first round, they've got to see you play, and he hasn't been able to really play, and they're gonna have concerns with can he come back from the injury. So, there may be a chance that he comes back like Ortega did, to make things better and increase draft stock. Nobody's good with an Elite Eight. I don't want Garrison to have any head or neck injuries either. I don't think he does. I think he's going to be okay. You think we're in the Sweet 16 if Cal loses the first round again? Yes. I really do believe that we have it in us. I believe that we can. I don't think JQ even needs to play this year. Um, I really don't. I don't think JQ needs to play just because I think it would be throwing a wrench into a gear, that's working pretty well. Three more likes, guys. Look. All right. Real DJ. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Three more likes, guys. Let's get three more to reach 40, please. Please. That would be so awesome. So if you haven't clicked like, please do that. And Dorman, yes, I would love to see JQ come back for another year. And it could be because if you're an NBA scout and you're wanting somebody that's supposed to produce like that for an NBA team and you haven't been able to actually see them play, I'd be a little leery too. So, I mean, it's going to be like he may go to the NBA combine and see what they say, and they may say, hey, maybe you need to go back and actually play and show us what you got, and then we'll see next year. Like Ortega came back, so I'm really hoping that he can. Come on, guys, two more likes. Let's get two more. That's all we need is two more likes. Yes, Ronald, I believe he needs to come back. All of your coworkers left Little to reclaim. I'm in Clarksville. Oh, everything's cheaper, less crime, cheaper. Like the whole living here is way better. Yes, outside the top 25, you make more coming back. So if he can make more coming back to Kentucky and be completely healthy, think about what he can contribute to the team next year. Think about that, guys. If he does come back to Kentucky, he can get more money than he could in a rookie year contract, possibly. Think about what that would mean for us. He's a veteran. He would be a junior. He would be healthy. Think about what that would mean. Come on, guys. One more like. Yes, thank you, Real JD. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more like. Let's get one more. All right. Thank you. 41 likes. Yay. And you can't keep a lid on anything here. JQ's dad has to know that. Yes, things are going to be said. Good and bad. I agree Kentucky's not down, but I really feel like they need to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, next year I see a lot of good dudes coming back. Nobody, yeah, me too. Um, I really, really do. I see a lot of good dudes coming back just because the draft is loaded and there's so many good players out there. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Somebody come get this dog. Real talk. Um, but I do believe that if he came back, he would make more money than he would as a pro. Yes, George, I agree with you on that. Go to Tennessee or Arkansas if you want nothing said. Exactly. We would be hard to beat. Oh yeah, Dorman for sure. We would be so hard to beat if we had him back. I mean, that would be come here. That would be crazy to have him back for another, next year. And being a veteran and playing like he does and having the physicality and the strength that he does, it would be crazy. It really, really would. Tess, just hold on a minute. And if any of y'all haven't seen my dog, it's because he's usually laying here over to the side. He does come over and get in the camera once in a while. Come here, bub. Come here. I want y'all to meet my dog. Come here, Taz. Guys, this is Taz. Taz, turn around. Come here, turn around. This is Taz, you guys. Yeah, I do know that's true about Chris Adams. It is. Hi, Bubba. You guys, I'm gonna get a shirt made for him eventually. I don't have it yet, but I'm trying to find the right T-shirt for him. But I do have um a shirt getting made that says the only cats I like are Wildcats. So I can't wait to get that. Uh, JD, now he is a blue pit and a brindle boxer mix, so he's a blue brindle. Since we're not going to get Stokes, we have to have it. Yeah, I really don't want Stokes, and I'm just being honest. This is real talk. I really don't think I want Stokes. I would rather have portal players than Stokes. Like I said, stars don't mean anything. You can be a 5-star player, go to any college, and then suck because you just can't handle the pressure. So stars don't mean anything to me. So that's the way I'm at with that. These next two games to avoid Thursday game in the SEC tournament. Yes, exactly, Brian. We do. We need to win these next two games. We definitely need to win these next two games. Nobody. He is very, very, very smart. His name is Taz. Taz. His name is Taz. But that's my boy, my sidekick, my best buddy. Um, so yeah, so I'll be getting him that shirt eventually. But guys, look, it's been almost an hour. We've been on, well, 40 minutes we've been on here. I love you guys. I'm hungry. I need to go get something to eat. I need to take this boy out. But I love you guys so much. Like I said, when I'm here with you and even watching the game, I feel like you're sitting right here with me in my presence. I appreciate the likes. Please subscribe if you haven't. I will see you again on the next. If I haven't even looked at when our game is. If it's Tuesday, I'll see you on Tuesday for pregame. If it's Wednesday, I'll see you on Wednesday. Yes, I'd rather have a good portal player anytime over an attitude. The whole school thing where he got kicked out, got into it with a student and everything is just that kind of turned me off. So I love you guys. National champions go to Cracker Barrel. All right. Well, Taz is telling me he's ready to go. I love you guys. Remember, here at the Loyal BBN Fan Show, there's no fake hype, just real BBN talk. We love you. I love you. See you guys Tuesday. Go Cats.